I'm going to let some people hop on this morning and give you guys a second to grab your coffee and then come sit down because we're about to do a Radke podcast episode. And you're going to get to be here live with us while we do it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Facebook so I can see those of you who are hopping on. Welcome, welcome. Get your coffee, get settled in. Get settled in. Get your robe on. For the love of Pete, get your robe on, woman. Okay? Okay. All righty. When you're hopping on, I see a few of you are here.
They can't hear you, baby.
I forgot to use a mic.
It's her first podcast.
I forgot to use a mic. Honestly, it's not my first podcast. That's rude. It is, however, early in the morning for me. I'm feeling quite tired this morning. So I'm giving you guys a little time to hop on.
You know, some people been up since like 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, I know. And I don't know who they are, and I don't want to be friends with them. I can tell you that right now.
Those are some of the best people in the world.
They're probably the most successful. I know that, but I can't do it.
We got Miss Coupons on. We got Tiffy. Tiffy.
That's not her real last name, Miss Coupons.
I know that.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you?
I do.
David, I feel like I have a bubble in my hair that, can you spread
You
it
got
out?
I wish you could see that. Now,
No, I don't want to. You're going to make fun of me.
You got to bump it in the back and then a ramp in the front.
Okay.
You got to turn it, look at me so they can see it. See that? She got to bump it and then
hey, first of all,
that's in honor of the Winter Olympics.
I am not wearing a bump it, okay, first of all, but I do feel like I have a curl that has not been touched or maneuvered. And so if you could do that for me, that would be great. No? Okay.
What, back here? Looks good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't really like you referring to it as a bump it and a ramp.
We're just celebrating the Olympics. Is anyone watching the Olympics?
Somebody said we're celebrating the Olympics this morning, didn't they? Or where'd you say? I know you ain't celebrating the Olympics. You ain't watched a sport.
I know. It's just I don't know why. We do watch. Maybe should we start the podcast, or maybe I'll save that.
Save it, David. Save it.
Okay.
David. Kim Hamilton Collins says she's been up since 5:50. Let me tell you something.
She can handle the 5:50 people. It's the 4 a.m. people.
It's the 4 a.m.ers. David and I got up consistently 5:25 to go to our 6 o'clock workout class. Don't ask us when the last time we went is. It's not your business. So I can handle 5:25, 5:30.
Hey. Who is that?
It might be. We have an extra dog in here with us.
Our dog.
But why are you getting up at 4? I don't understand that. We go on vacation with a family who the dad gets up at 4. And what he will do is he'll just go for his walk and then he'll go and run to Starbucks and get everybody coffees. But they're stone cold by the time we all get up. We got to be reheating them in the microwave. So I don't see the point of that. But you guys, if you're here and you're jumping on this morning and you're thinking, what's going on? We are about to hit record and do a Radke Show podcast with David and Melissa, which comes out every Tuesday and Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts. But we record it live right here with you. So even though it is for podcast listeners or podcast watchers, we still record it live with viewers on YouTube and viewers on Facebook. So we get your comments in real time, which we can really respond to, but this is a podcast recording. We have not hit record yet. We'll do that in just a second. So don't go anywhere. It's going to feel a lot like this. The feel won't change necessarily. We'll just have to take a couple of little breaks here and there. But so we welcome you. Grab your coffee, slip on your bathrobe, have a seat. We're going to be here for about the next 45 minutes. That's it. And we're going to have a good time.
Absolutely. And, I was thinking because we've got Melissa has some speaking events. We've got some travel coming up. I think next week we're going to have to record every day. so we have enough in the can when we're on the road.
Let's do it.
So you may get several lives next week.
Yeah. Let's
So-
do it. Someone says I look extra awake and extra alert today. I
Wow.
have no idea why. I feel less awake and less alert than I normally do, and that's saying something.
I know what it is though.
What?
You can't move your forehead. That's why you look awake.
I am so mad at you right now for saying that, David. Look how mad I am. I'm not kidding you. I am really angry.
I feel, just so y'all know, we'll fake it through on the podcast, the recorded podcast part. But I feel there is a very high likelihood that we will either lose camera and go black or microphones. And it's not the extra dog we have. He's sitting over there fine.
No, Shep is over there just fine. It would be the extra dog.
Well, who?
Shep's best friend came over and spent the night last night. And so they had a sleepover. And he's just walking around here like he has never seen a studio.
What kind of dog hasn't seen a studio?
He literally looked back at us when we said that. Okay, you guys.
Hey, a couple more hellos before
sure.
before we go start recording. Oh goodness, we got several. So Angela and Authentic Me, whoever that one is, Jenny H loves us. Grace Goodies, Debbie Campbell, Joy, Molly, Pamela, Jenny. Goodness, we got so many. I'm looking at YouTube, and we love hanging out with y'all for a little bit.
I want to do two things. Yesterday, I specifically asked you guys to share, and three of you did. So thanks for that. I'd like today for maybe, I don't know, a whopping 4 of you to share. That'd be great. But what I was going to say is we just had a question come in from Suze Patrick, who said, I sent in a question about AI music. So Suze, we actually spent about
yeah,
8
we did
to
that.
10 minutes on that.
That was a couple of.
We're Here For You Wednesday.
That was a couple of.
I think the very week that you sent it in, we answered it on our We're Here For You Wednesday episode. It actually was quite funny. We pulled up some AI songs and listened to them, things that I did not even know were AI. And we talked about that. So you've got to go back to the We're Here For You Wednesday episodes and watch those.
And if you're watching and you're hearing that going, what in the world is she talking about? If you go to Melissa's Substack, which hopefully everyone has signed up for Melissa's absolutely free Substack, where she emails twice a week, but also there's also a membership where every day Melissa sends out a pep talk in your pocket, as well as every other week we do We're Here For You Wednesday, where we do questions and stuff like that. So if you're already a member, take advantage of that. If you're not, take advantage of being a member.
That's right. Thank you, Carissa Lawson, for sharing. We really appreciate it.
Oh, and just yesterday or the last time we recorded, I mentioned we like to think of y'all, the 200-300 people that are watching live as kind of our producers. And so one of our producers, John Pinkston 2880, just said, hold up, Melissa, don't hit record until you get that off your cheek. So thank you for.
Thank you, buddy. So this is a bruise. This is a bruise, and I was going to talk about it. So we can go live because it ain't going nowhere. Unfortunately, I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. But yeah, that will looks like blueberry muffin was like shoved on my face. But we're going to talk about it when we go live. So thank you. That's a good catch. That's what a producer does. Mm-hmm. That's what a producer does. Everybody give it up for him. Seriously. Okay. Are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
David, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome. 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Radke Show with your host, Melissa Radke, and your co-host.
That sounds such like a lesser, lower position.
You said you were fine with it.
Actually,
we're so glad that you're here and you're maybe listening to us today or watching us today. For those of you who are watching, let's discuss something. So, David, don't make
I
any
don't-
jokes about it.
I don't think it's just for the people watching, though. I think even the people listening can hear a difference or sense something. So I don't want you to just think it's just for those that are watching,
Look,
like on YouTube or the Glue Network.
I'm not one of those ladies, pardon me. I am not one of those ladies who has any problem with you knowing if I took Ozempic. I didn't take Ozempic, it didn't work. But but I have been on a GLP-1. I'm not one of those influencers who doesn't want you to know if I do Botox. I just got Botox in my face day before yesterday.
Well, they also found out last time that you're not afraid to tell people you don't courtesy flush.
I'm not afraid to let y'all know. Don't believe in courtesy flushing. Okay. I'm going to save that water. I'm going to do it all at one time. I'm going to ask you to move away from the hallway bathroom door if it's a problem for you. So I got no problem being honest. I have not had Botox since 2023. David asked me the other day what I wanted for Valentine's. I said, I have Ozempic face. Even though I've not been Ozempic, I've been on something else. I had Ozempic face. And it's just really kind of sunken in places and wrinkles and stuff. So I said, I'd love some Botox. He's like, well, you haven't had it in a couple of years. He's like this. Well, yeah, I can see why you'd want that. No, he didn't do that. And so that's what I got for Valentine's. I went and had it done day before last. And I had forgotten it's not super fun to get it.
Yeah.
It's not terrible by any means. I mean, I'm not scared of needles.
Jabbing needles in your
I will
face,
tell
pushing
you-
poison into your face.
I will tell you that the girl that does mine is incredible. I'm putting this pin down, okay? But let's say this is the needle, okay? This is what she does, okay? And you look at me. You're Melissa and I'm her. She goes just like this. So I was telling my husband the other day, look, if you do not get me something different to drive, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because the one we have right now, I got to get in there for that one. The one she just walks around and pokes you, but she's the best. She's great. But anyway, this is a bruise right here. So someone thought it was they're watching live and they thought it was a
like
blueberry muffin shoved on my face or something. They were being really sweet, like, get that off your cheek. But it is a bruise because when, David, you get Botox in your forehead, it's just prick, 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 prick. It's not bad at all. And really right around the crow's feet, not bad. It's little pricks. But the marionette lines, they call them, or laugh lines that you have, she has to put that needle up into the skin, and then she has to squirt a little this way and squirt a little that way. And so you feel that thing moving around. That's not fun. But the most painful thing of all, which is why I don't get it done anymore, is years ago I had lips done. That is painful. Now that one hurts, and I don't do that no more.
And let's be honest, you don't need it in your lips. You'll get comments. It's not even been that long ago, like maybe a month ago. You need to lay off your lips. What's anything in your lips?
But something we might need to let y'all know. Shepherd had a play date yesterday, and the dog came back and spent the night with us. We're dog sitting for my parents. Hey, you guys. Can y'all take it down a notch? Mainly because there's
nothing.
Literally nothing out there. Anything.
The problem is if one starts to bark, the other one thinks they need to bark, and then the other one goes, well, I must be barking at something, when they're not barking at anything. So
yeah.
But just so you know, we're a professional polished operation.
The very first podcast we ever had, David went to say, we're polished and professional. And he said, we're Polish and professional. And now from here on, people are like, are y'all Polish? Now, I didn't know that. My daddy is Polish. I don't have as much Polish in me, but my dad's Polish and his people are Polish.
And I love their sausage.
Okay, scratch my back right here. Anyway, I am glad to be with you guys today. Botox didn't kill me. However,
and if you're just listening, you
would know.
If you need to have a visual, it looks like Lisa Rinna dyed her hair blonde.
You are not even telling the truth. Lisa Rinna's lips are so big. I think she is a doll. but she does have big lips. But I don't have to do that. I got pretty good size.
And her
lips.
name only came up because we've been watching her on
By the way,
Traders.
I have to tell you guys this story. Speaking of Lisa Rinna. So, in case you don't know, David and I absolutely love the Traders, and we watch it all the time on Peacock. Well, Lisa Rinna has been on the Traders. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. She's been one of the contestants on the Traders. And they've been filming in Scotland and stuff. David, go handle that. Somebody's going to get pop-pops. Somebody's going to get pop-pops. Okay, David's loving on them. Okay. Anyway, I wanted David to be here to hear this story. But yesterday, of all things, you could just leave it open. For the love of Sam, what is going on out there? Yesterday, I'm at my mom's house and I'm checking in on her because she's got some doctor's appointments she was a little nervous about. And we're sitting there in the living room talking, and my mother says, Melissa, you know that girl on QVC that I love? She's got the cutest little hair, and she's tiny and petite, and she's got big lips. And her name is Lisa Rawlin. And I said, Lisa Rinna? Are you talking about Lisa Rinna that has the line on QVC? And my mother said, yes. Okay, I want to show you exactly what my mother did. She goes, Melissa, where has she been? She's not on there anymore. And I said, oh, she's been on Traders. So she's been at a castle in Scotland filming this show called Traders for NBC. So she's probably just not able to be on there right now. And my mother, instead of going, oh, she went like this. For the longest time, like this. Kind of like, that's not what she said to me in our text. I mean, I literally finally just went, Mom, you can quit thinking about it. I'm quite sure I'm correct. I'm watching the show that she said, no, Melissa, I think something's going on there with QVC and her. Well, it's not, but what do I know? I'm just letting my mother have it. So anyway, that's my story about my mom.
She's a cutie.
She is a cutie. I'm worried about her today. She's got chemo today. So you guys say a prayer for her. She hates chemo days.
Can I say this?
Of course.
Yeah, because she doesn't watch. I actually got her dad, Melissa's dad, a gift yesterday. Now, I gave it to her mom, so her mom thinks it's for her, but it was actually a gift for your dad.
Yeah, he did.
And selfishly for me occasionally.
And by the way, let me just chase a rabbit real quick. One of our viewers just said, well, they filmed that months ago. You don't think I know how reality TV works? I know they filmed it months ago. You want me to tell Annette that you want me to give her that time capsule?
That it's not, that all reality television isn't in real time?
Okay. Honey, there's some mountains you dare not cross. So I couldn't have done that. So I just had to make it sound like Lisa Rinna was just there at Scotland just the other day. Okay. But yeah, so we're sitting in the kitchen. I'm doing my mom's hair because my dad's in the bathroom. I'm doing my mom's hair and getting it ready for her to go. And she's got her phone and she's like this. Oh, I love this. I love it when I come across this family on Facebook Reels. I love them. And y'all, I don't know the family. All I know is they were talking, like if your phone can go up to volume 12, my mom found a way for it to go up to volume 47.
It's got to be, it definitely has to be over 85 to 90 decibels. It is crazy.
And I just saw out of the corner of my eye, David pop up as fast as he could, get his keys and walk out of the house. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on?
I had already had this thought. And in all seriousness, I thought about it for her because, when you go through chemo, you've got so much waiting and then the chemo itself takes so long. And I thought, oh, do you have some like AirPods so you can like watch TV or watch movies, just kind of help the time. And she said, my ears are so small, I can't find any that are comfortable. Mm-hmm. So we had already been kind of talking about it. And I had been in the car a few times when the volume had cranked up on whatever this family is that she loves.
Mhm.
And so I saw that Sam's was carrying the Shocks
Which not a
headphones.
lot of people are familiar with.
So if they've been
I
around,
wouldn't.
for a while, but if you're not, and this is not an ad, we're not a partner, although call me. But Shocks are bone conducting headphones. So you kind of put them over the back. They kind of sit. Am I doing that the right way?
You
they,
are.
They
Yeah.
kind of sit here. So your ears are still open. So you can still kind of hear people talk if you don't have them up too much, but they're, they just sit here.
Who would think that bone conducting headphones that sit right here, that you can hear excellently in your ear, but you can. But were she to be sitting in the room getting chemo and a nurse were to come in and say, Miss Lee, are you comfortable? You need another pillow? My mom doesn't have to take her AirPods out.
You have to do the whole, let me pause that or take that,
Right. And considering that the family she loves to watch is a Black family who sings gospel music, it's so welcome. The Shocks are so welcome. She listens to Black gospel so loud. It is unbelievably loud.
And we love Black gospel. We just like it a little more in the,
That's right. So David went and got those, and she feels nice and spoiled. But anyway. So
I did tell your dad it was for him, because I've been in the car, and it makes it even worse in the car because you're in this confined space.
Yeah.
And like if he's with us and he's back there reading, or a lot of times I have one ear in and I'm listening to a podcast or whatever. So it's a gift for everyone.
And someone just said, I've been dying to try the Shocks. You should. They're really great, especially if you're a walker. You can hear cars coming. If you're a runner, if you're an athlete of any, they're so great. If you want to work out in the gym, but somebody's like, excuse me, and you want to be able to hear them.
Yeah, some friends of ours are pretty big runners, and that's how we first heard about them a couple of years ago. So anyway,
but anyway, so we were supposed to keep their dog overnight. We can't keep their dog at their house overnight because my parents made a mistake and bought a bad mattress. And when I say they made a mistake, we know that they did because they say all the time, we hate those mattresses. That was a huge mistake.
And let's don't say
big mistake.
Let's don't say the brand.
I don't think I even know the brand.
Oh, it's a very reputable brand.
Yeah, I don't even know what
they
brand
bought a a firmer one than they should have.
Well, because I told them lay on it in the store. And my dad said, I don't have to do that. I can press down with one hand and just know what I like. Well, there's your problem. On the flip side of that, David and I recently got a new mattress. Y'all,
we can't get off of it.
Can we not talk about it?
Let's not talk about it yet.
Okay, sorry.
No, I mean you can still talk about it a little bit more. Just don't say anything else. If you're looking for a mattress, give us just a day or whatever. We might even put it out in tomorrow's. Or no, that'd be today.
That would be today.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you, what are the chances that somebody's looking for a mattress right now? But we were looking for a mattress.
We found one.
We went out. We checked out several. We landed on one. David called them. Said, I'd like to tell you what my wife does if y'all ever want us to advertise. They were like, we would. I mean, we love it. David is such a nerd. He read about it. What'd you read it in magazine? Did you read about it in Forbes or Science or something like that?
Yeah, in a couple.
It's excellent. So we aren't going to sleep in their guest room downstairs or their guest room upstairs, which have better beds. We're coming back to our bed to snuggle in our, and by the way, it massages you. It's one of those with a foot massager or a head massager. It goes up, it goes down. David's got lower back problems, and I will catch him in bed all the time on the 0 gravity setting where his back is up, but his legs are really elevated. So to know that you can even do those kind of things is really cool, but we'll tell you about that later. None of that matters. That's why the dog is here. Look how
bring
we
it
made
back.
that
Bring
circle.
it back.
Look
Bring
how
it back.
We made that circle. David, you and I are so good at podcasts.
Imagine all of the things you could have done in this first couple of minutes of this episode. But instead, you're getting to hear about how you can take care of other people's dogs, how you can sleep better, how you can, it really improves your marriage. It's called the marriage bed for a reason.
Okay.
And
is it actually referred anywhere as the marriage bed? Is it even talked about in scripture as the marriage bed? That's so weird. And when I was growing up and my mom would talk to me about sex, and P.S., it wasn't often and it wasn't in detail. Okay. That was what my Aunt Melba was for. My Aunt Melba will talk about anything. My mom was like, Melissa, I'm just going to tell you, blessed is the marriage bed. Okay. Blessed is the marriage bed. You save it for the marriage bed. That's where I heard the phrase.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's used that often now. And I don't feel like that. That doesn't sound like something would be in scripture, but I don't know. Maybe I think people just put that together.
All the producers that are watching us right now, all of our producers,
several producers that
are helping us. Could you Google that and ask if marriage bed is referred in scripture? What in the world? All right, go ahead, baby. Did you have something?
No, I was just actually going to say we were going to take a super quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Okay, one of our producers. Oh God, it's Natasha. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I can trust the thing she says. Hebrews 13:4. Look that up, David.
All right.
You better look it up in the King James version, because if any version's going to talk about it, it's going to be the King James.
Okay, go keep talking.
Oh, okay. He's going to look that up. What if she just sent you somewhere that's like completely obsolete? It's like the fig tree bloomed, but then came the latter rain.
Oh yeah, I'm in the ESV. It says, "Let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterous."
Okay, you don't got to keep going. We know He does. We know who does.
So it is.
Okay, it is talked about. Well, we look stupid.
Okay, we're gonna have to when we go back, make sure we.
Okay, we will.
We clarify that. Of course, we also have
Leslie Pickett. I'm late. I have to say, it's got to be one of the most interesting things to hear when you hop on.
But Chris Young is sort of right, especially taken when you kind of pull it out of the context. She says marriage bed sounds like a polyamid. How am I saying it? Polyamid.
Oh!
I just lost it.
Say, baby.
Do you ever get that where you cannot say a word? Polyamorous.
Very good, honey.
Oh.
If there's one word we definitely want you to know, it's that one. All right.
All right. You know where we're going next?
I do.
All right. 3, 2.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Okay, before we go into any kind of topics that actually matter, I would like to share.
Well, we have to clarify a topic that did matter in the last segment.
Yeah, go for it, Dave.
We just want to say that the marriage bed is in scripture.
And it is still undefiled.
Hebrews 13:4. So we had one of our producers let us know that.
By all means. Okay. Now, you guys, I don't want anybody to write in and try and cancel me because I'm talking about this. I can talk about women who struggle with their weight, plus size women, chubby women. I am one. And as long as I am one, I get to talk about it. So don't come for me.
Is it just me though? Are we not over cancel culture? I'm talking about either way. Like even things that I agree that someone shouldn't have said or shouldn't have done. I'm even tired of that stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like on both sides.
Let me tell you something. Everybody is so sick to death of cancel culture. The reason, I truly believe the reason that cancel culture is not over is because the majority of people who are sick to death of it are afraid to speak up. Hey, sit down, Gloria. We're not canceling people anymore because the Glorias of the world, my apologies if your name is Gloria, are so loud. They're so loud.
Yeah. How do we figure out how to cancel the cancel culture?
I don't know. If anybody can figure it out. It's like, I'm going to be honest. I was really so sad to hear that the woman from HGTV, Rehab Addict or something like that. I don't even know if I said the name of her show right. My mom and my Aunt Melba love her. But anyway, she was canceled. Her show was canceled. Her livelihood, her job was canceled because she was, the video has come out. It's been released. She was on a ladder doing some work and she messed up and she said, "Oh, fart," and then the N word. And it's clear. Some people are like, "No, she said fart ninja. She said fart ninja."
Because that's a phrase.
She didn't say ninja. She did say the N word. Immediately when she said it, she went, "Oh, why would I say that? Oh my word. Please don't release that. Lord, that's terrible. Edit that out." Even Black people were on the what I was watching in the comment section going, "Guys, like, we can all tell that just slipped out." But people were like, "So are we now being canceled for things that slip out because there is the assumption that if it slips out when you're on camera, you must do it all the time when you're in private?" So are we now canceling people's jobs for what they might do in private? It's really crazy. I'm really surprised she lost a job over that, a television show over that. She's very talented.
It's a
tough one. I know it's a tough one because it's the N word, and
that's a tough. Yeah,
it,
that's a tougher one. That
I would love to see in the comment section how you guys feel about that.
Well,
she did say the word.
Hang on a second. If you are qualified by your heritage to comment on that, then by all means comment on that and let us know your feelings.
That's not fair.
It is absolutely fair that I can't adequately determine that what that word does to someone.
You are essentially saying you're sick of cancel culture, but hold on, not everybody can speak up. That's essentially
okay. And I guess maybe that's it's.
I love kind of stuff like
the cancel culture that it's people disagreeing with each other.
Yeah.
Or they oh my Lord, they supported this tax. Whatever. I don't know. That's a terrible example, but they do this. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that people can do that hurt people that they probably need to hold some accountability to.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't feel like I can adequately discuss that and say she should or shouldn't have been, because I can't really speak to that. You know, if it was something it was about Christians, if it was about pale white men, if it was about
I love you, but you're not talking about what I'm talking about. We are not discussing whether or the N word was right or wrong. Dear heavens, there's no discussing that. What we're discussing is, should she have been canceled over what popped out in a moment of frustration? That's all we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough, but that is, you know, I guess the funny thing too is if you look back in time when there weren't phones or there weren't people having reality television shows shot and
cameras,
what would you say on average? Would probably when we did a reality show, one of our 30-minute episodes was probably 30 hours of film.
Uh-huh.
I mean, so you're shooting 30 hours of film for 22 minutes. That is where we're at. That is what placed her in that position.
Right.
And so I do think there's some, you know, you have to have some accountability, you know, for that. But I don't think I can defend it, you know,
I hear you.
Because of that. Again, you want to talk about tall, pasty white men? I will give you my opinion.
Right. I hear you. So all that to say, we're back to now what I was bringing up originally. I came across a video that I'd like to talk about for a second. A woman was on a vacation, or maybe she lives there in Thailand. And I'm not going to go to Thailand now that I know this. Okay. She said, "You think it's hard being a plus size woman and going shopping, getting clothes, finding clothes that fit. In America, you ain't seen nothing, Betty Crocker. You ain't seen nothing till you got to live in Thailand. And I can imagine that that would be, well, now she sent proof and now I know it's true. But you guys, this is absolutely unreal. And I am going to show you, this is what she said, okay? Shopping in Thailand as a curvy girl be like this. Okay, are you ready? And I want to know David's reactions to this too, because I have not shown this to him ahead of time. Now, I guess I could show you the picture, but I don't think you'd be able to see it very good. But essentially, she took pictures of stores. Okay, so this is the sign outside of the store. Here's picture number one of store number one. It is called, David, read it.
Fatty.
Where are you going, baby? I've got to run a couple of errands. I got to go to the post office. I'm going to go try to find a new sweater at Fatty. Oh, okay. Well, we know that. We know what one you're talking about. And then, of course,
will that store be canceled?
Here's one. Wait, I love that outfit. Hold on. I love that outfit. Where did you get it, ma'am?
I got that at the Pink Piggy shop.
You have to shop at Pink Piggy? I do. I have to shop at Pink Piggy. What is going on, Thailand? Here we go. Here's another one.
Fat Beauty.
You know what I'm going to tell you? I think that you would look so pretty in some of the new clothes that have been delivered for the season down at Fat Beauty. Because you are. Because I'm what, mother? Fat but beautiful. You are. Okay. Here's one.
This is for the younger market, kind of a little more hip. They BB fat.
Just so y'all know, when I first saw it, I thought it said beef fat. Okay.
That's actually their male store.
Okay.
They have a men's and a women's.
I like this one. This one is called You're a Chubby.
No.
You're a chubby.
You're a chubby.
You're a chubby. Okay. And I think this might be, one is called, here, this one's called, David, where did you get that sweater, that coat?
Plumper Girl?
Plumper Girl. But my all-time favorite is, oh, your Easter dress is so beautiful. Where can I find one just like it? Down at
Love Calories.
Love Calories. You can get that at Love Calories. What is going on, y'all? Now, great. Now, listen. We are going in and kidnapping the Venezuelan president and his wife. What are the reasons for doing that? I don't know. I think we should be going and trying to track down some of these vendors in Thailand is what I think about it. Love Calories. What were they thinking when they put that up there?
I don't know, but it's like I guess it's just a completely different cultural thing because it's not like you're just finding one of these. There are several.
Why did you name it Love Calories? They would be like, because you do.
It's just very, very factual. I saw somewhere, it's been a while, but I can remember years ago, I think I was going to try to find a Tennessee Titan jersey for Melissa for us to go to a game. And they are jerseys are very expensive. And I knew it'd be like wear it once or twice in her whole life. So I didn't want to spend a gajillion dollars.
Her whole life.
In her whole life.
In her whole life.
So I thought I'll try to find a deal. And I did. I found a good deal and I was very, very excited. And I got it in the size that I should have until it arrived.
Oh no.
You don't remember this?
I don't know what you're about to tell. I don't.
It came in and it was the correct size on the label.
Okay.
That should have been ordered. But like our little niece Coralie might have been able to fit into it. You don't remember it coming in so ridiculously tiny. And I saw something the other day when I was just, I don't know, I was scrolling something and it even said on the thing, I want to say it said Asian sizes.
Oh, it will say that.
Yeah.
It will say that. Mhm.
So
They
you
are a tiny petite people.
so
Lucky
you have
dogs.
to be careful. You got to be careful when you're ordering stuff now. What is the actual size?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Is it the Asian size, or is it the I love calorie size?
from now on, honestly, when people say, "Can you link that?" I'm just going to link to Love Calories all the time. I'm going to link to it.
I love a couple of suggestions that our producers are giving us.
Right.
Called I love carbs.
Yeah. Come up with your best. Come up with your best
Love
Thailand
bread.
plus size shop right now in the comments. What are they?
Love bread is another one.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be my plus size Thailand dress shop. Okay, it's gonna be called Grande Iced Latte. Grande Iced Latte. Ooh, I love that. Girl, you look good. I went down to Grande Iced Latte. I guess that's where, because I love calories, and I guess that's where I get mine from. So,
what if there was a store called I just went to 7 Brew?
we just got one in our town, and I got a little bit of problem.
They get you, not an ad, not a partner, but call me. They get you because they give it away.
Got me hook, line, and sinker.
When they open stores, they give away free coffee for like a month.
Yeah,
it's like the little crack dealer.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Grande iced latte, a grande caramel mocha, all the things. We'll be right back after this, you guys, for something that David has got planned for us to do in front of the camera. That sounds weird. We'll be right back.
I eat.
Where did you get that? At Supersize Sexy Shopping? Where'd you get that? I got that jumpsuit love spread.
we got lots of options here too. I love carbs, but it could also be I love candy. Mm-hmm. I love chocolate.
Yeah.
Or I love dirty sodas.
I do love a dirty soda.
Big backs. Big backs is another one.
That's for men. That's for big men.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
you can't kidnap me.
That's awesome. Who came up with that one? Can't kidnap me. I like that one. I can't be kidnapped. Abducted? No thanks.
Leslie, have you ever? I'm sure we posted it, but Melissa's, what do we call it? A story about her parents thinking she couldn't get abducted.
So I proved to them I could by getting in the trunk of the car, and I could not.
Very funny.
All right.
Okay, so I'm doing this one.
You are.
I'm making a note for myself.
I love dirty sodas. Oh my gosh. Now they have them at Texas Roadhouse, and they're like bring you free refills on them.
Carissa says she calls herself Charby Barbie all the time.
Charby? Mm-hmm. What's that mean? Oh, Carby, David. Not
Carby. My bad.
Carby Barbie.
That's mine because of all the charcoal and smoking and all that. I'm meat fat.
Yeah, you are meat fat.
David's
got the meat sweats. That's what I tell him all the time.
All righty. Okay, where did I go?
Okay, bring us back.
Okay, I will. But let me.
Carby Barbie. That is excellent right there. But the fact that David thought it was Charby Barbie cracks me up. Here we go. 1, 2.
Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us again here on the Radke Show. We enjoy it so much and appreciate it. Hey, do us a favor wherever you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube or the Glue Network or listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the amazing podcast platforms, would you make sure to follow and like, and if you've got the opportunity to leave a review, we'd love that too. But maybe even most importantly, share this with someone that you would either think they would appreciate the stupidity, or someone that you don't care for, that you just want to waste some of their time. We would really appreciate it.
Before we move into our next segment, David's getting ready for us. I want to tell you a couple of plus size shop names here in America that I think we should try for American shoppers. If Thailand is going to have Love Calories and You're a Chub as their names, Fat Beauty was one of them, remember? Then we're going to have Chub Club, we're going to have I love dirty sodas. And one of my favorites, Carby Barbie. I think those are great. The dirty soda shop. And then you just know going in that you're going to find plus size clothes and you're going to be served a dirty soda while you shop. Now that's a business I could get behind. All right.
You know, they have men's stores that are becoming more and more common where you walk in and, you know, they'll say, can I get you a coffee or a water? Some of them even go, hey, would you like, you know, something from the bar? But maybe that's something, maybe women's shop, they need to offer, you know, dirty sodas. And I mean,
I'm sick of people offering, like, if you go into most, I shouldn't say that. If you go into most shops, they offer you this. If you go into a shop that offers you anything to drink, more times than not, it's a mimosa. And I don't drink alcohol. So that's a real buzzkill for me. Give me a dirty soda. I can get behind that. Give me an iced coffee in a little bitty cup. That's something, but I don't drink alcohol. So somebody just said, I've never had a dirty soda because I thought alcohol was involved. No, if I'm drinking it, alcohol is not involved.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for me?
All right, so we have our last segment is always some kind of little game sketch, something just fun and different. And so today I came up with a list of would you rathers for Melissa to answer. And
Are you answering them too? No, just me.
Just
this is why I'm the host and you're the co-host.
Just you.
Okay. What am I putting this on for?
All right. Number one, would you rather have your spouse read every text on your phone or listen to every private thought you have for one day?
Read every text on my phone. Read them twice.
3 times, memorize them.
Absolutely. I got nothing to hide.
But get out my memory.
But in here, I'm hiding stuff.
Would you rather argue in the car for 30 minutes or fake being fine and quietly stew for 3 hours?
These are no brainers for me so far. You've only done 2, but they've been no brainers. That is a absolute no brainer. Which one would I answer?
I think argue and get it over with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't fake being fine. I can't do it. And I don't like underlying tension at all. Underlying tension actually panics me. I don't like that. So, let's shout it out in 30 minutes and then it'd be over. Absolutely.
Okay. So this one's one that might hit a little close to home. Would you rather your kids overshare about you at school?
Done and done.
Or me overshare about you on this podcast?
I would rather you overshare about me on this podcast because I would rather these people know than teachers at the school, because teachers at the school are going to be polite and they're never going to tell you what they heard. But on here, remember that time David said he found you down at Love Calories? Remember when David said you got in them leggings down at You're a Chub? I'd rather y'all them know.
They would know.
Plus, if I'm here with you, I can defend myself. If the kids are doing it,
you ain't got no shot. Would you rather relive your most embarrassing parent moment or your most embarrassing date moment?
I would.
And I know what your most embarrassing date moment is.
I actually do not. I'm having a little bit of a brain freeze right now.
If you think about it, it'll strike you.
The time we were in the back of that truck?
Nope.
Okay, what? We were in the back of that truck?
If you think about it, it'll strike you.
Strike.
Like striker.
But what was it?
Breakfast.
Oh!
Okay, so would you rather, I don't know what your most embarrassing parenting moment is.
I farted when I passed the eggs. I took David home to meet my parents for the very first time. Yep. And the next morning after we got there, I was so proud to just have them meet him. And what do they think? And then I leaned up to pass the eggs and I tooted. That was so horrible.
And what did your dad say?
Well, we lost another one. I would rather relive, I guess, with the kids, because that you're always embarrassed with your kids. Like people feel sympathy. They're like, got you, girl. But farting over eggs, there ain't no comeback from that.
Would you rather be married to someone who's always late Is this one mine? Or someone who's always too early and rushing everyone?
Whew, that's a toughie.
I don't think that's a tough one for you
I think I would rather be married to someone that's always late. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
because then they'd be right on time with you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm okay with it.
Would you rather lose your
What would you? You would really rather me be always early? Like we show up everywhere 30 minutes early and you're like, Melissa, now we gotta sit in the car. You'd rather that
I would rather be 2 minutes early.
to
Okay.
everything?
If that was my choice, I'd be 2 minutes early.
They're
If
having a ribbon cutting down at Love Calories, and you want to go 2 minutes early.
yeah, because you know they're going to be giving out free calories.
They're giving out fudge.
I don't want to miss that. Would you rather lose your phone for a week or have your spouse control your Amazon purchase for a month?
I'd lose my phone. But don't come to my Amazon cart. Don't even look. Sometimes David will say, oh, by the way, if you see something in your Amazon cart, I added a pencil, whatever. And I'll be like, oh, he got near my Amazon cart. He's looking at what's in it. And don't ever ask me, what is that thing in your Amazon cart that's for your. I found it. I saw somebody talking about it on TikTok. Now I'm going to try it. You don't need to get near my cart.
I have to admit, not too often, but probably at least once, maybe twice, if I saw something in there that was like ridiculously expensive and ridiculously useless, I have moved it to save later, so it wouldn't be in the
But
cart.
he's too scared to move it out.
I didn't delete it, but I did move. I did move it do down. Okay. Would you rather your partner forget an important date or remember the date and do absolutely nothing about it?
I'd rather know he forgot it than to remember and didn't do anything. Honestly, that bothers me for some women. They have a spouse I remembered our anniversary, but we're not going out to eat. We're not going to do anything for it. That breaks my heart for them.
But you don't think if they completely forgot they had an anniversary, that's not a little worse? I don't know.
No, I would rather know it just slipped the day slipped their mind. But had it not slipped their mind, they would have been all over it. That's how I view that question.
Okay. Let me do one more. Would you rather go back to your first year of marriage or fast forward 10 years from now and see how everything turns out?
What?
Would you rather go back to our first year of marriage or would you rather fast forward 10 years in the future and see how everything turns out?
I'm not even picking one of those. I don't want to know how everything turns out. I really don't. And I'm going to tell you right now, 10 years ain't enough time for all this to work out. I'm going to need a good 30. Okay? I don't want to see the future. I just want to live it every day. But I ain't going back to that first year of marriage.
The only reason why I would say going back is where I could fix my stupidity. Not that I'm not like one of those people that, oh, I regret blah blah blah. I don't live with a lot of regret, but I would like to go back and be the person I am now, be the better person
Yes.
I believe I am now in our first year of marriage.
Okay, somebody asked, does anybody want to give their Amazon cart total? Okay, so I just want you guys to know that first of all, my Amazon cart total right now is about $23. Amazon at this point is not my problem. TikTok shop is my problem. What is your TikTok shop or Amazon cart total? David, what is mine? What is my TikTok shop total? Don't be ridiculous, by the way.
$863.
$771. And before you guys freak out and go, what? That is almost $1,000.
It doesn't mean she's going to buy it. I mean,
heck to the no. Are you kidding me? I would never. TikTok makes it so easy because you could unclick what you're not going to purchase. But I went through and I clicked everything just to see what my total was. But oh gosh, no, I would never. Oh, I accidentally hit purchase. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I actually have heard people say, add something to your cart, but don't buy it for 24 hours.
I don't like that.
So like if you see someone go, oh, I love this, and hit it, put it in the cart. It's there. Lord knows the company is going to text you or email you going, don't forget your cart, but put it there. And then in 24 hours, come back to it. And I have to say, I love hats. I love t-shirts and sweatshirts of sports teams and stuff like that. And that's actually helped me cut back some. I'll put it in there. And then in 24 hours, I'm like, oh, I don't really need it.
If I put it in there and 24 hours later, I'm like, dang, I forgot to order this. I better get on it.
No, then you go back and go, well, since I waited 24 hours, now I have to pay for expedited shipping.
Exactly. Suzette says, I've never bought anything on TikTok. You missing out. But I will say we've had a couple of comments come in and both of them were over $1,800. So I'm doing good, David. 771 is not that bad. You guys, thanks so much for listening to the Radke Show. We will be back next week. In fact, we may be back on Monday.
We might. Be keeping your eyes out because we've been recording these live. And if you want to catch those out, if you want to check those out, we're doing some lives for these podcasts on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay. See you guys. Bye. Thank you.
All right. Authentic Me says, no, it is more offensive that they could forget the anniversary completely.
What is up with people saying they've never used TikTok Shop? Y'all are missing out. TikTok Shop to me is absolutely no different than Amazon, except you get to watch people use the product live. Whereas on Amazon, you go, I want to try out that water hose. But on TikTok Shop, I want to try out that water hose. And then there's somebody going, one of the things you'll love about this, that's the only difference. I ordered my mousse from TikTok Shop because I'm like, that girl said it's going to hold her curls and look at her. I mean, I just love TikTok Shop. I have had nothing bad ever come from there.
Well, and we were having a conversation not too long ago that TikTok Shop is kind of becoming the new QVC.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of, and maybe the older generation is still, doing the QVC. I know your mama loves some QVC.
Yes, you do.
But the newer, and I'm trying to find it because I didn't want to misstate it, but we were amazed. The only thing I can find is, but in 2025, global revenue for the TikTok Shop in the beauty industry section, just beauty was 66 billion, which far surpasses the combined sales of Sephora and Ulta, the two biggest, most prestigious.
I buy lipstick there. I buy my moisturizer there. I buy everything on TikTok Shop. They make it that easy. It comes to you quickly.
And to be honest, I bet a lot of people were like me, because only very, very recently have I kind of started going, okay, maybe it's not. Because when TikTok Shop, when it started, TikTok Shop started, it was just all like chinchy junk, stuff.
Well, and just like on Amazon, there's still trinkets and junk.
Like Teen U type stuff. But now all these massive major brands are moving stuff over to
Meredith, my cousin Meredith, you talk about Miss Logical by the book. She ordered every single solitary Christmas gift from TikTok Shop this year.
Really?
Yeah, everything. So I don't know. And they and I asked her why? And she said, because unlike Amazon, on TikTok Shop, some days you'll open it and it won't have a pop-up, but some days you will, and it'll have a pop-up and it'll say, we want to give you some coupons today. You don't ever know when you're getting them. Today's 30% off of everything you purchase. Today is $5 off. Today is free shipping. Not every day. In fact, she will text me, hey, you got any coupons you can lend me? But sometimes you'll get coupons, and so it will make your shopping less on TikTok.
Amazon does have that. If you're a Prime member, the free shipping. Awesome. Man, I hate when I want to get something that's on sale, but then when you throw in the shipping, you're not really saving that much. You know?
Okay, so somebody just said, okay, I can't stop thinking of store names. And she said wide load. And that makes me think we'll end on this note right here. When I was growing up, my mother's favorite plus size store to go shopping in, More to Love. That's embarrassing. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.